This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Guess what? Like we've been saying for the past 3 years, the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, we're going to have a good show. We still celebrating. When we say we're going to celebrate somebody, that's what we do. But this particular group of people, this couple, you know, we love them so much. Okay, they've done so much to entertain us. That we got to celebrate them a whole month. And then some. It's not just going to stop at the month, you know, do it some more. But, you know, we celebrating them, right? Everybody say what's up to my man, Moby.
What's going on?
I don't know, man. You tell me. Got the Paramount on today. Okay?
I always Paramount. This is the new spot, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Also, we have Mrs. Rogers. Get ready to come on. Miss Rogers, what's up?
Got on my Dope Living.
Got on my Paramount, babe. Paramount.
She didn't hear
my Dope Living.
She didn't just hear me call her Mrs. Rogers, did she?
I heard you. I just ignored you. You see me ignore him?
I saw you do like this.
Mm-hmm. I just ignored him. I learned how to do that.
College, yeah, that's you and about I say 40, 50 other women. I don't
That's a shame.
We ready for the peoples tonight.
That's a shame. We ready for the peoples.
Where
my peoples at?
I want to audition. for one of their movies. You know, they ought to do a movie, a remake of like a New Jack City or something like that.
You want to take Nelson's role?
I want to be Pookie the Crackhead, man. I always want to do something like this.
I want to be the slapper. You just walk up and slap me. Come here. You doing crack? You got
it down, but you've been practicing more.
People been practicing. The people told me that real. People told me, doing crack. You got to be like Morgan Freeman and lean on me. You doing crack, boy? You doing crack? Watch me jump off the million.
I'm telling you, and you know, if they get an opportunity to come on tonight, I really want to ask Renee about those slaps.
Yeah. She gonna slap you?
Because again, she's gonna have to.
She said, "Oh, you want to know a slap? You want to know what the slap is like? Come here."
She's gonna have to catch me first. But I just want to know. I want to know if they do. But you know what? There's a lot of stuff that they do. I'm scratching anyway, for real. That's great. We're celebrating Bobby and Renee Warren-Peoples, and the good part about celebrating these two is that. Just like last week, and I'm not saying anything bad about them, all right, but just like last week, they don't have to be here most times for us to to celebrate them. They got a body of work that's so long, so vast, so deep that you know, we could talk about them and show clips and talk about them and show some pictures and talk about them and watch a movie after the show. All of that, but today, man, you know, I wanted to talk to them, and hopefully Bobby or Renee, you guys will come on. You know, shout out to Nelson. What's going on with you? Shout out to Q. All of these filmmakers that we met from knowing Bobby and Renee. All these actors and filmmakers we met from knowing Bobby and Renee. Yeah. They sent me some stuff where they were behind the scenes. Okay,
That's always interesting.
It is, right? We're gonna, and these aren't the, the funny behind the scenes. This is just actually showing them working behind the scenes. They're real short clips.
What it's like to be on set.
Yeah, exactly. And I found out through watching these behind the scenes who, there's Bobby, there's Renee, but there's somebody else who really is over the whole thing that they didn't tell us. And I want to, yeah, I found it.
You say I found it.
Y'all know I do my digging, okay? So, these guys are always, though, working. And I don't understand. It puzzles me sometimes that these guys actually have time to do anything else, because they just celebrated the release of their movie Deadly Bonds, right?
Deadly Bond, yep.
And
last week, wasn't it?
It was week. And they're already working on He'll Never Let Go. Right? They're already working. But like I said, there's somebody who runs that joint, who runs the People's Network. Runs it. I'm telling you. And Bobby and Renee, I have to expose you. Okay. As I was going through looking at your behind the scenes footage, I saw that person. Then I dug a little deeper, and I said, okay, wow, this person is the reason why you guys make the difference that you do. Y'all want to see who it is?
Yeah.
I want to see.
Bobby Renee, I got to do it.
Daggone it.
No.
Gina, I am playing.
No.
What's its name?
I'm gonna show you. I don't know the name.
No.
I'm gonna show
like
you
a brown rat with a curly tail.
I'm gonna show you the proof right now. Behind the scenes.
I see him. See him.
75B, take two, clap your hand. Alright, now I'm gonna get about right here because I need to hear it. Hold on. Give me just a second. And action.
Listen, you need to chill the fuck out. You know if you hit her, it's gonna be a federal offense.
Yeah, this ain't over, bitch.
Oh, you wanna play
yeah,
with me,
come
bitch?
get it. Come get it, bitch. Come get it.
Didn't hit that Mercedes, did she? Didn't hit that Mercedes, did she?
And who was sitting there?
It wasn't no slapping there. It was about to be some beating.
It looked like, right?
I wonder if they've ever.
And the little brown rat was right there in her arms.
In her arms. Oh, you said brown rat.
He called him a little brown rat.
With a curly tail.
It was not me, Renee. But I wonder if they ever had to damage, because I've seen a lot of their movies. I've never seen damaged property in their movies. So we saw a girl with the bat getting ready to hit the car.
Yeah.
Didn't hit it. Getting ready to hit, but didn't hit it. I just wanted everybody to see the bend, the cut right there. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to hit the car, but didn't. Go ahead, Greg, you work it out. Okay. Anyway. Shout out to Symphony Serene. What's going on, girl? How's it? So, I mean, you guys have watched a number of their movies. What do you think kind of sets them apart from a lot of filmmakers?
Well, for one, they're constantly releasing films.
Yeah.
I mean, nonstop. I mean, that right there within itself, that's like an author who continuously writes books and put them out. You know, it kind of revives the previous movies. When that new movie come out, you'd be like, oh, that was good. Let me go back and watch some of the ones before. So that's one of the things that really sets them out to me.
What about you, Ma?
Yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah, that and the repeating the success. You know what I'm saying? Doing something that's successful over, like it's like they got their groove. No matter what the subject, they know how to put it together and make it successful.
Yeah, and like Jenny said, it's the consistency that the people's have.
There you go. That's
That consistency is ridiculous. But I need to find out if, I mean, you know, we see them taking pictures of them out on a date or out at a premiere or them out doing something, okay? But I think that's just like 5 minutes out of a day. They just taking the picture to let people say, we cool.
Make them think they got a life.
Their life is this. No, you saw their life is this. What's up, Bobby?
What's up?
Man.
Bobby, he's saying your real life is a facade.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm in the car, so hopefully I don't go in and out.
Where's the brown rat with the curly tail?
He said
curly tail brown rat.
So Bobby, I was telling them that look, Bobby and Renee lied to me. They lied. They said straight up lie. They work, and there's somebody that makes them work like they do. Bobby, I know you're driving, but take a look at the screen.
Oh man!
And I was
that's crazy.
Come on, man. So I'm like, we love you guys. First of all, everybody, this is Bobby Peoples. Welcome back.
People, that's our peoples.
We are still celebrating Bobby and Renee Warren-Peoples, man, for everything that they do and everything that they mean to us. Okay, we've never celebrated anybody a whole month. Okay, we never did that.
First.
And we are good with.
I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all so much for doing this. You know, I definitely appreciate it.
No problem, bro. How was the premiere last week?
It was great. It was good, man. We had a good response. People loved it. I mean, the movie was, you know, people loved it. I mean, we're getting text messages and emails and stuff like that how they enjoy the movie. So hopefully they go on Tubi and run those numbers up for us, get us in the most popular category. But,
yeah.
I mean, it was a great night. It was a great night.
No doubt. I bet you, Gina, I'm gonna ask Bobby a question and watch his answer. Okay, watch his answer here. Bobby, you ready, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Hey man, where you on your way to?
I'm dropping my homeboy off, Lem Collins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
After you drop, what's up, my man? After you drop your homeboy off, where you going?
I'm back home.
Doing what?
What?
Doing what?
Well, hopefully the food will be ready so I can eat.
He avoiding the task. He's avoiding not saying that he getting ready to go to work again. He getting ready to do some more work. He getting ready to work.
Look, bro. We're in the middle of filming right now. That's why Lem's here. He's here from Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so he came from Atlanta. So today is our day off. So I'm not working today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
It's our day off. But this my man Lem Collins from Atlanta. Y'all might know him from BET. What's the show from BET?
I got a show on BET called I Got a Story to Tell. BET Infidelity and Under His Influence. Those are movies that I produced and wrote.
I got a story.
So he out here in Vegas working with us on the project. So you know. We go way back. Look, I know him before my last son was born. So my son might be 13. Yeah. So it's been a minute. So he came out here to help us out on this project. So right now, I'm about to take him to the gym. I should be going with him. But I'm not.
Like I drop you off.
You got food to eat.
To let them know I'll be there sometime later.
Right. Yeah, I'm familiar with I Got a Story to Tell for real, man. Hey, I appreciate you dropping that down, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Check out, if y'all haven't seen it, check it out. Show love on all the 6 episodes. You'll see me in the 2nd episode, which is the episode that I wrote, and I produced all 6.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm gonna put you on link with him, man, so y'all can get him and his partners on y'all show, man, because he's doing some good things too.
Let's do that, man, for real, definitely. Bobby, we were talking about behind the scenes. All right, now everybody sees the finished product all the time, but behind the scenes is much more. It's not all the fun and games that everybody thinks it is.
Nah, it's work, but it's work that if you love it, does not work. You feel me? It's like what y'all do. Y'all love what y'all when y'all do y'all show. Y'all love y'all show, but it's a lot of work and mechanics behind the scenes. So it's not like, you know, it's hard work if you love what you do and you're not just doing it for a paycheck. I mean, we generally love what we do. So I wake up every morning, like I said before, I'm always working because I love what I actually do. So to me, it's not work. It's like breathing. Like, okay, I'm making a movie today, or I'm writing a movie today. Just because that's just a normal thing for me because that's my way of life.
Yeah.
Now, if I was just doing it for a paycheck, like, oh man, I gotta make movies, so I can make some money, or I gotta do this, to do this. I'm chasing a check, but I'm just chasing my dreams because I've always dreamed of doing this. For me,
yeah, that's what's up, man. And that's the important part. Mo said this years ago. How do you put it, Mo? If you love what you're doing, you
love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Exactly. So it's not really work. Now, mind you, you get some people who come in behind the scenes who disrupts things, because I guess their energy is not where your energy is at or should be. So yeah, you got to deal with that. But I also got to think about it. I'm only gonna deal with you for a couple of days and I'm done. I ain't gotta work with you no more. So
right. But it ain't work.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
it ain't worth the shoot.
Right.
Yeah. But what if say you in the middle of production? Any one of y'all can answer this. You in the middle of a production, right? And you just mentioned difficult people. So you've already got your plans already ready. This person's in the movie. This scene is going to happen, blah, blah, blah. If this person is not right and they're being difficult, are you still going to use them, number one? And number two, are you going to have to change the whole scene because you can't use that person?
Yeah, you break it all up. I hear not one word you just said. I mean, I'm on this bridge, so it could be interference here.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but the whole thing was choppy. So can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I can. So you just mentioned about difficult people, right?
Damn, it went out again.
That's okay. Can you hear me now?
It's not you because I'm in the car.
Yeah, can you hear me though? Can you hear me? We get that question.
I hear you now.
Okay, so you just mentioned difficult people, right? He's in that car. He's in the Mercedes, the Mercedes BMW Aston Martin Jaguar. So what I was going to ask him is this: he just mentioned difficult people, right? So with those difficult people, you got your scene ready, you got your whole movie's written, okay? But it comes time for this person to be in that scene, right? So and y'all can you can hear me now, Bobby?
Yeah, I hear you good now. Yeah.
Cool. So you got the person, you're ready to do the scene, and this person's just difficult. You can't really, and any one of you guys can answer that. You can't really work with this person. Are you gonna have to change, number one, that whole scene, or does it affect your whole movie?
No, I mean we're professionals, so you work the scene out. You know what I'm saying? You're professional. No one is bigger than the production. You know what I'm saying? So you get the scene done, then you don't have to see that person ever again once the project is over. So that's how you treat that. We are adults. We're not gonna sit there and well, I ain't working with him because she said or he said. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna like, hey, we're gonna do the scene, get it done. You go your way, I go my way, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. See, again, I learned something every time you do it because I'm gonna start sending you, Bobby, some of the stuff that I'm starting to do because I'm getting ready to start. I did some stuff before. I don't even want you to see that stuff because I don't want you to say, Greg, what the hell were you doing? All right. But all right, brother, he's gone.
Yeah. He like to work out a lot. He like to go to the gym. So I've been taking him to the gym. He's staying with us for the whole week he's here. So
okay.
I take him to the gym.
Yeah, definitely connect us with him though, so we can get him on here and celebrate him as well. All right. We're talking with Bobby Peoples, one half of the team of the Peoples Network, his beautiful wife, Renee Warren-Peoples. She's at the crib cooking up some dinner. She probably gonna throw a script or two his way while they're eating.
So let me ask you a question, bro. So going back to the difficult people, have you ever had to just try to put your feet down and say, look, I'm the boss and this is the way it's gonna go?
Not necessarily be the boss, but I mean I had to be assertive. Like this is what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, it's, at the end of the day, it's all about your reputation. It's all about who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? So if a person got me to that point, then I'm going to pull that person to the side and we're going to talk it out. But at the end of the day, we still the main goal is to get the project done. Then him or her, we ain't got to see each other again after that. You know what I'm saying? So
cut their ass out the movie.
I be assertive sometimes.
But Bobby, what if they are truly good actors, but they feeling themselves? All right, would you reach back out to them to come and do another film with you?
Well, hold on, one more time. You kind of broke up. Say it again.
I said, what if they're a good actor? They're a good actor, actress. Even though they're difficult, would you reach back out and get them again?
Let me pull over to the side because you definitely broke up.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
One more time. I'm sorry.
No, that's all good.
Yeah,
It's all good. We got Bobby Peoples here, so we're gonna wait until he get right. You know we're gonna do that, Bobby. I was saying in piggybacking off of Mo's question. So that difficult person, you had to check them. You had to let them know, hey, we got to do this. This is what we need to do. Would you reach back out to them again? No, even because they're a great actor, great actress in your eyes because you chose them in the first place. Would you reach back out to them again and say, well, hey, we got this other movie. You'd be perfect for this, but we can't have the same stuff that we had before.
I mean, maybe it all depends on what happened on that first project. I mean, if it was a misunderstanding or just somebody just being a diva or something like that, then, we could talk it out like adults. But if it's a situation where it was just a headache altogether, then no, because there's always other actors out there who are probably just as good, if not better, who want the opportunity.
Right, ready to jump in that spot.
So, right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people who want that spot just as good, bad. You know what I mean? So it all depends on the situation. I've never, if I fire somebody or we had a disagreement, I'd never reach back to that person on previous project. I'm not saying that I won't. I just never have thus far. It can kind of be like they went separate ways.
I would think though,
I don't get on social media bashing them.
Right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like I won't get on social media bashing this person, saying this person was bad to work with. I won't do that stuff. I wouldn't bash that person, even to another producer. I'm like, hey, he or she, if he happy about their work, if he's a good actor, he's a good actor. I'm not saying this person was a bad person or difficult to work with because that's not for me to say. I'm not gonna ruin somebody's livelihood behind that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I just say I wouldn't work with that person again. But if you want a person who's a good actor, then he or she can act. They can do the job that you need to get done. It's up to that person to decide if they want to deal with any of the crazy stuff behind the scenes.
And you have helped a lot of people get that start. Like a part of it. Like my man Nelson. He always throws out your name when we talk. Okay, how difficult would it be? Not difficult people. How difficult would it be for you to reach out to one of those A-list actors and say, come on, because your name is out there now. You've done so many movies and your name is at the top of, your movies are at the top of the list on social media platforms. At this point, do you think it'd be difficult to reach out to one of those A-list actors and say, hey man, come work with me?
If the money is right, you can reach out to anybody. I mean, it ain't got to do with me as a person. If I got the money and I can pay their day rate or whatever they're asking for, I mean, it all boils down to a job to them. If I want to reach out to somebody who's an A-lister, I mean, if he or she's in town and I got the budget to pay him or her what they're gonna do it, then so be it. But I don't clout chase, so I don't be going out for celebrities because there's so many other people who don't get the opportunity. One of the feedbacks that we got from Diary Unicorn, which I think is still a great movie of ours, but some of the people said that they weren't attractive to them. But to me, they are attractive people. Everybody's not gonna walk out looking like Ken and Barbie or Super Barbie.
Right,
I mean, that's unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that my cast is ugly or nothing like that. They to each his own. But when you do a movie about swinging lifestyle, if you go to any swinger clubs, I've been to a few of them. Not saying I'm a swinger, I know about them. 95% of those people got mom bodies, dad bodies, stretch marks. Ain't none of them super fine models here, doing this stuff. I'm not saying they don't doing it, but it's more realistic. So that's one of the feedbacks we got. I'm like, it's the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You feel me?
Mhm.
So if all you can do is talk about how attractive the actresses are, but you still love the movie, then my job is still done. It's just the fact that some people are so shallow when it comes to that particular part. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely. And I need you to do me a favor too. With Nelson. All right.
Yeah.
Stop.
Nelson, I hope you watch it, man. Look, Bobby, if you cast Nelson and Mr. Tubi in his next movie, tell that dude, man, for one movie, keep your clothes on. One movie. We don't want to see we don't want to see your ass, Nelson. Come on.
Well, it's funny you say that because the next movie we're working on together, he's doing the same thing.
That's funny.
But the movie after that, I made sure the movie after that one, he got to keep his shirt on.
No, please.
But
Look,
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I mean, us guys, we don't really care to see that stuff.
Right.
The man has thousands of female fans who want to see that stuff. So why should he deprive them of that luxury?
Nah, I tell Nelson every time, man. It's like I when he posts some things on, I inbox him and be like, "Hey, Nelson, put some clothes on, bruh."
Right. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet, man, because you got a movie coming out called
He
Triple
said you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, well, hold on, Gina. It's called what?
Triple Standards. It's about to come out. Actually, got two. We got Triple Standard. You got one called Kiss and Tell. He both wrote and directed, produced himself. I've seen some of them. I've seen some of the scenes, and
booty rocking everywhere.
Yeah. So if you're tired of seeing him with his clothes off, then I suggest you don't see those movies. But you should see those movies because we got to support each other.
We gotta watch the movies. I mean,
we gotta watch them.
This is a family now, okay? So we gotta support. We ain't got no choice.
But just letting you know now, there's a lot of shirt taking off.
Shout out to my man Nelson, man. He is a great actor. Great actor. Dan Sisman says he's model material. I've seen Dan Sisman. He's 6'7", and that's wide. He's 6'7" wide. All right.
67 inches wide.
Bobby, what was the question I was going to? Gina, I forgot my question. That's odd.
I have a question.
What would be your question, Gina?
Hopefully you can hear me, Bobby. But I was, I'm interested in knowing where you and Miss Peoples get your you and Renee get your material from. Is it from experience?
Whoa.
Where are you pulling the material?
We like the people watch. One of our pastimes when my wife and I go out to dates or anything like that, we let the people watch. So we'll go somewhere and like have conversation. Well, we see a scenario, somebody doing something crazy or whatever. We try to give them a backstory. They're doing this. They're gonna go home and do that. So we kind of create these backstories. Sometimes that backstory turns into something. Oh, that'd be a great idea for a movie. And then we just go home and write that. So we do a lot of people watching.
I bet you any money as he's driving home, he sees something that looked movie worthy, and he's gonna go. That's a conversation at the table tonight. Right. Renee, I saw this.
We've done that. We've done that.
That'll work. I mean, as long as the movies keep coming out, man. We might joke about it and this and that because we don't do what you do. It just seems like you crank them out left and right. But as long as they keep coming out, as long as the movies are good, hey, do what you're doing. All right. If you see somebody popping a pimple off their ass, man, and you got to do it, knock that out. I know you're gonna make it a good movie.
I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna try. I'm just not getting home, guys. So excuse me, I'm getting out of the car.
That's cool.
All the sunshine and everything there. The zone.
Hey, look, man. It's only 5:30 here.
That's right, y'all. 2 hours. Got 2 hours behind.
2 hours behind.
All of that time, everybody. We are celebrating as we have done all the month of May. Bobby and Renee Warren-Peoples. These guys are phenomenal filmmakers. Their consistency is like none other, man. It's just one after the other I think as they've aged and their anniversaries come.
Hold on one second.
I think that they put a movie out every year they've been married. Right. So they don't have to worry about the anniversary because the anniversary, I mean, you know, as a man, you know, we always forget our anniversaries, all right? But I don't think Bobby will have that problem because they probably made a movie on their anniversary. You know?
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm back home, so I put on my so what you saying? I'm sorry, I didn't catch the last part.
I was saying, and Gina probably said, Greg, don't say it again, okay? But I'm gonna say it anyway. All right?
I can't stop him.
Bobby, and again, like what I said before, was that we're celebrating our friends, our family, Bobby and Renee Warren-Peoples, and everything, all the successes, all the movies and everything. I said you never, as a man, we always forget our anniversaries and this and that, but I'm quite sure you and Renee have many different types of anniversaries that you'll never forget because of doing these films, you know, and you probably did a film on your wedding night. I don't know.
Nah.
Don't do it, Bobby. Don't say nothing, Bobby. Don't do it. Don't go there.
Me personally, I would do that, but she won't let me.
Hey, Renee.
She over there working. Hey, great time.
Look.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Look at the dog.
That doesn't look like dinner.
Nah, she's working. Like, she's working on calls.
And so is the boss. And so is the boss.
So she's working right now.
Disrespect.
So is the
just
boss.
Walking all over the paper.
Right. Yeah, Grace don't man. Look.
That's the boss. Does the dog always have a sweater on? A shirt on?
Say hi. Grace, say hi. No.
She don't care.
Hurry up and get
That's
on
the start of the show. That's the start. The behind the scenes is making sure everything right.
Right. Yeah, now normally because I have anniversaries in July. It's in July, so we normally take that month off because my youngest son's birthday is the beginning of the month, and our anniversary is the end of the month. So we normally take July off. So we really don't do a lot of work on our anniversary, the month at all. So we kind of like set that stuff out, unless it's something big that we're working on and we got to travel. Then yeah, we'll probably work. But 9 times out of 10, we try to not work during that month.
Wow.
So I want to ask you this too, man. How receptive, and I think we asked this before, but I'm gonna try it again. How receptive are you to receiving other people's works, like a book, to turn it into a movie? What's your criteria for that if you do that?
Well, we don't really do that because both of us are writers ourselves, so we write our own material. So we've done that in the past, but it just too much of, for lack of a better word, too much of lack of resources from the people who submit stuff. Because yeah, you have a great story, but at the end of the day, what else you bring to the table to get it done? You know what I'm saying? Because we both write ourselves, so why should we stop our own writing or put our own script aside to focus on somebody else's script if they're not bringing anything to the table, like an attached star, a budget, or something like that? You feel what I'm saying? So. So we kind of like not really do that or anything like that. Now we've been asked to take somebody's book and write into a script, and even then, you know, they didn't want to pay the money that we asked to do it. You know, because that is still work. You know, we wanted to take a book. I mean, we don't, you know, we do this for a living. So if I'm not working on my own stuff that I know that I'm going to put out there, produce and get it done, I mean, I got to take my resources, do your script, write it, produce it, put it out there, and then give you a percentage of that when I can just take a whole 100% of my own stuff.
Right.
So not being greedy, but I mean, it just at the end of the day, it all boils down to numbers. So that person who bringing that script or idea or stuff had to come with something other than just an idea.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be, it all depends.
That makes sense because again, like you said, that's how you eat. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, I get it.
But the thing about it, but we also teach classes like so people can actually do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? So we took my wife. She just finished her last screenwriting class. You know what I'm saying? And she had 4 or 5 girls in the classroom. 4 girls in there. They all now working on for their first feature film.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So we just did a workshop last month, was it April, at the Las Vegas Film Festival, and we're gonna be in Detroit next week doing the exact same thing. So we've taught classes, we teach people how they can do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's up to them to actually do it themselves. Now, I also consult too. So people, you know, they'll call me up and, you know, they pay me to consult with them and have a one-on-one. But that's very far in between. But I've done that as well too.
See, I forgot that you guys did
your tutoring,
other stuff besides here, right here. So I mean that's great, and I think your services, people could, if they want to learn how to do this, these are the right people to look at. The peoples.
Well, we teach our method. Everybody had their own method. You know what I'm saying? Like before we got to it, I read film books like it was nothing. Like I would go to Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, just go in their book section for hours, just read stuff. If I didn't want to buy the book, or I didn't have the money to buy the book, so I just sit there and read it. But when I read the book, it was always the same thing told differently. So people have their own way of learning things. So sometimes, and when I got my degree in it, so we try to teach it our way, the way we do things. And I'm saying that it's 100% gonna work for you, but at least you have that option, understanding. Okay, well, this works for Bob and Renee. If I take what they're doing as a foundation and add to that, then I can have my own thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
let them put them put it in their verbiage or wherever the way they teach folks. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. So and so that way, if you can't afford to go to film school or you can't afford to be on a set because there's not a lot of movies in your town, you got to sit down and watch and ask questions. Like this past Monday? Was it Monday? This past Monday we had some local filmmakers come and check us out on set that we mentoring. So they came and looked at how we did things, and they kind of got the groove of it. Cause they only did like 2 movies, and they had some hiccups, and we kind of told them how to fix those hiccups and like that. I said, well, I want you to come and watch how we do things, and so that way you can add to what you already know to help you with your next project.
So. You guys are one of the more consistent and well-known filmmakers out there. So it would be for people that are trying to do it. It would be great to have the opportunity to sit and watch you guys do what you do, because some people don't want to sit and listen. But where's the translation between sitting there in a class and actually being there watching you actually do a production?
Well, because it's real world experience. I mean, you're actually seeing how we're doing it. So that way, when you see the behind the scenes of it, you actually see the movie itself. Oh, I was there when they shot this scene. I seen how they set the cameras up. I seen how they did the lights. I seen how they did the sound. I saw that. So that way you have something to take away from it. But when you're in a classroom setting, there is no real world experience. It's just all textbooks or theory. So this may work for you. It may not work for you. But there is no, okay, what if this happened? Or what if this situation didn't work out? Or you had to do it this way? Or your location is different from your storyboard. How do you do that? So when you're doing something in a real world situation, it's a lot easier to understand as opposed to just sitting somebody just talking to you for an hour or two or reading books. You actually see what happens. Oh, now it kind of all makes sense. Especially if you already tried it before, you kind of like, you kind of just shaky, didn't understand what you need to do, how your microphone should be placed, or what kind of lighting I should be looking out for, or even doing depth of field or having your set dressing correctly. Just okay, now I'm just looking at. If you notice, we shot here, so we had to take all the posters down off the wall. But just having stuff on your walls kind of help bring out certain things. Like Renee like colors, so we put colors on the wall. Okay. So when we do those tight shots, you see those things in the background as opposed to just a plain white wall. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of gives you that little bit of edge, and it's a little small thing to kind of give you that production value. Because you always see these movies. Oh man, there's no pictures on the wall. It kind of look low budget, but the quality might be good. But we so used to looking at the white walls and like, man, it's low budget. They ain't got pictures on the wall. But how many houses you actually go to that don't have pictures on the wall?
Right.
Like they're in a hotel room somewhere.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You know, what I'm saying? Even hotel rooms. Sometimes you can tell a hotel room or a hotel suite.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can set design it and make it look like a penthouse, whatever you need it to look like.
And I'm not in a hotel room, everybody. I just chose the white wall of the house.
No, well, you know what though? They got these things called command strips, man. So you can go to a hotel room. You ever go to the hotel room and on the back of the door have the fire escape plan?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to a hotel room, you just take some pictures or a coat hanger and get you some command strips and cover it up. No one know the difference. They think it's a 1-bedroom apartment. You know,
they also got those pictures that they staple to the wall. They glued it to
the wall.
Right.
I remember one time I stayed in a hotel, and it was a nice hotel, and they had the daggone remote stuck, on this little swivel thing on the nightstand. I was like, and you couldn't, you had to point it toward the TV.
That's how folks don't steal them, Mo.
Hey man, because everybody, when you go to a hotel, let's keep it 100. I'm taking them little soaps. I'm taking that little shampoo.
Yeah, that's what they expect to be gone.
I might even take a towel or two, okay? Just to say I'm here.
If you're Renee and the pillow's nice, you taking pillows. So
get out of here, Renee. How you get out the hotel with a pillow?
You take a pillow.
And you guys are in Las Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Renee, you probably do take pillow because there was a hotel I stayed at in Las Vegas a few months ago, and
with no pillows.
They only had 3 pillows on the bed. Okay, when it should have had.
That wasn't me.
It wasn't.
The her thing is when she get to the hotel room, ooh, it's a nice pillow. She called the front desk. Hey, can we get some extra pillows up here?
No.
See, there you go.
Get out of here.
They get extra pillows.
You busting on nationwide TV.
Hey, we're gonna be in Las Vegas in November, so we definitely got to see you guys.
Yeah. When y'all come out in November, November, let us know, man, for sure. Depending on when y'all coming for Thanksgiving, we always invite people for Thanksgiving, man. So if you're here during that time,
not that late, is it, Jim?
All right, it'll be early in the
November 8th.
Okay, well that's even better. We ain't got to feed all y'all. So
Maybe Thanksgiving.
We be all right on the food.
Well, y'all will have enough pillows, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, why I just say golden nugget on here?
Right, exactly.
Hey, we're talking with Bobby and Renee Warren-Peoples. When you guys were at the premiere last week, I think we showed a slap reel. All right.
She just went downstairs.
Man, but we showed a slap reel. I don't have it with me right now, but what, Gina? What?
She kind of educated people on how to slap the hell out of people.
Yeah. Make it look like she was anyway.
Bobby. I don't think Bobby make her mad at all because I don't think Renee held back. I think everybody that was on that slap reel got slapped.
Well, no, only one person got slapped. The guy in the beginning, he was the only person that got slapped, and his name was Bernard McCoy. We was filming that show. It was a short film we was filming called Temporary Darkness. And he said, nah, Renee, I want it to look real. Hit me for real. So she said, are you sure? He said, yeah. So that's why his face looked like that. And I froze it like that because that was a real slap. I'm like, bro, you asked for her. You told her to smack you for real. We could have did all kind of camera tricks to make it work. But he said, no, he wanted the real smack. And I guess he wasn't ready.
I guess he wanted the effect, I guess.
Yeah.
He's too real into the real acting.
it caught him off guard. So
I'm going to tell you.
But y'all
go ahead, finish your thought.
Oh, no, good. I'm good. I was
just going to say, when we do finally see you, because I feel like we've been knowing you guys forever, but when we do finally see you, I have a habit of making people a little mad sometimes. Okay, so Renee will be one person I will never make mad. Never. I love you, Renee, wherever you at. I love you.
He went downstairs. This Bryson. This is our youngest son right there.
Hey, what's up, brother? What's going on, man?
Nothing.
All right.
So check this out. Whenever I was looking at the slap reel, there's always a cue right before she slaps somebody. She bite her bottom lip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pow! You ought to know by now the duck.
Yeah. Nah, but it just happened to be so fun. I'm like, hold up, she's slapping everybody in every movie she's in. I just went back and did that. And I just posted a clip earlier today on my Facebook when she was in Survivor Remorse, when she hit old boy in the head with the bottle. So I should have put that on the reel.
So you guys got was that a real bottle, first of all?
No, it was fake. It was a fake bottle. It was one of those fake bottles, but they only had 3 of them. So she got the thing in the first take. So good for that one.
See, all of this stuff is behind the scenes stuff that you guys might want to know. So if you're doing a scene with a bottle that you have to hit somebody upside the head with a bottle, don't use a real bottle.
Right? Yeah, I would suggest not to use a real bottle, unless all kind of lawsuits and stuff like that. But nah, it was a fun night though. When I was there behind the scenes watching that, it was fun.
Man, I'm gonna play a couple of these real back to back, some behind the scenes footage, just back to back, so that you guys can understand exactly what it is to be behind the scenes and see these things happening, and then when you see the movie, you be like, well, damn, it's just different. Okay, let me play a couple of these scenes. We played one earlier, where the leader of y'all, the Peoples, was in Renee's arm while she was trying to,
the little brown man,
the leader
with the curly tail.
The person who puts it all together, all right? Bobby and man, y'all something else, bro. But anyway, let's play a couple of these clips here real quick.
Oh. Open that door for me, Amber, and just say scene 74, take 2, and clap your hands. Scene 74, take 2. Thank you. All right. And action.
Okay, so Bobby, in that scene, she said scene 72, clap your hands, action. How many times do you have to do a take 2, a take 3, a take 4?
It varies. I mean, it all depends on the scenes and what's going on. That scene right there. This is the movie we actually currently filming now. The girl was running out the house, and so she had to be chased. She's being chased by another girl with a bat. So that's pretty much. I think we did that like 4 times, but it wasn't because of the different takes. We want to get different angles of it.
Okay.
So we like you see that part. We was right in front of the house. And then I think we did another angle across the street because we had a guy running with them on the gimbal. So that way we can actually see them running down the street. So that way it kind of give it a different effect. But I think we did that take maybe twice just to get it right. And we say, hey, clap your hands so we can sync the sound to it because she was screaming and yelling, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I think we did like 4 times.
And if you get the outside, like that was an outside shot coming from the inside outside, you get this outside noises. Do you blend, or sometimes if you know that noise is just not going to stop, do you put that into the movie as well?
Well, I mean, it's there. I mean, your outside noises regardless. You got the air, you got the dirt, her running on the sidewalk. So those noises are always going to be there regardless. So you kind of you use what you had. That's what we use the sound, and then we also blend in with other nature sound that may go with it once you get into post. But since that's kind of a run action scene, there's going to be a music track there too, to kind of underscore it.
So there we go.
Going to bring it out a little bit more too. So it won't just be them running. It will be a lot of different elements in there. Now, sometimes we have to recreate everything. Like, because say for instance, we was on set and the audio was bad, or we couldn't use it. So we had to add in air noise and footsteps and car doors and car passing by just to fill that emptiness up. So we've done that before too.
Okay.
Actually, because sometimes you never know. You like where we live, because that was my house. So where we live at, there's the plane always going over our house like every 10 minutes. So you just have to either deal with that or just remove it out in post. So you got those extra sounds there.
And shout out to my man Rob Diggy, man. He told us, he gave us a lesson on movie
scores.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I was watching a movie last night and I was telling Robert that's a score. I'm schooling him on scores.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You got to have somebody who's really good. You got to have somebody who's really good at scoring to actually help bring the scene. Like you edit the movie and then you get somebody to go there and kind of give you that mood. You know what I'm saying? Like go watch Halloween, the first Halloween, but watch it with just turn the volume down. Just watch it. Might walk around with a knife. That's it. It's not scary at all. But then once you turn that music on, that score, that gives you the mood of, oh man, okay.
He could have cut some ass.
Yeah, it gives you that energy, that mode. So a score can actually help or break a film, especially when it's good. So it's not just about just taking song music, just laying it down. And you got to make sure that it gives you the mood that you want for your movie.
You know what? The question you got to think about is how many B movies have been made because of a good score.
Yeah.
Especially back in the day, back in the late 70s and early 80s, when you used to go see all them slasher films, it was the same thing over and over again, but with the exception of the movie score, which brought the drama to whatever part it was coming to.
Yeah, exactly. So.
But that's that and that I think is going to, as we've done these shows, I hope it's worked, that it increased the viewership of your movies, because as we've done these shows and we've looked at different aspects of how to make a movie, I know me personally, and I think Gina has done so, Mo's probably done so. We've got to go back and say, okay, well, let's look at it like with like you just said, without the music, and then put the music in. I've had to watch movies, like I watched Diary of a Unicorn several times, because looking at the movie itself first time, then we get Rob Diggy on, now let's look at it and let's pay attention to the score now and how it relates to the scene moving, and it's amazing what you guys do, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's I'm not saying that I'm the best scoring person like that. I mean, I my background before I got into film was music. So I used to I used to make music and try to rap and all that kind of stuff. So I understand how it works. You know what I'm saying? I understand the elements of it, what it needs to take it. Do I want to do it all the time? No, I don't, because I think every filmmaker should know every aspect of what it takes to make a movie. So when you hire somebody to do it, you know what that job entails.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you got somebody who's really good at scoring like that, hey, this person is really breaking this scene out or this entire movie out, then you keep him or her around. You got somebody who's really good at lighting, and you know how lighting works, but their lighting is better and they understand it better than you do. You keep him or her around.
And that's the other thing too, Bobby. Okay, I watched the movie over again because I'm like, okay, the lighting. Because you had talked about lighting before. I'm looking at the lighting and I'm like, okay, maybe this on some other movies, this is too dark. And I'm sitting here directing as I'm watching this movie, and I got to watch it over. I got to hold on. Let me rewind this.
It definitely. I mean, but we all still learning. Right? But you got to think about it. We're making these low budget films for pretty much nothing compared to what Hollywood is making these movies for. So we're trying to emulate that because that's what we're used to seeing. That's what we're used to accommodating ourselves. You go look at back at those movies from the 70s on black exploitation films. Everything was overly lit.
Yeah.
It was overly lit or dark. It was dark because they didn't have the money or the resources then, because Hollywood wasn't giving them they wasn't giving them the same budget they was giving them, say, other white movies around the same time frame. They wasn't giving them that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? They may have one or two lights they had to work with, or that way you might see, the movie, you might see the boom might drip down and stuff like that. So it's but those were things that we had to do, be creative. So we didn't have the money to make it look the perfect way it is, but if we could keep you focused on the story, then maybe the other stuff won't be too much of a noise for you in the background. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're so caught up into the story itself.
Yeah, we had Buddy Lewis on yesterday, and he mentioned the movie Black Dynamite. All right, now some of the stuff you just talked about, because Black Dynamite to me was a parody of those old school movies. Okay, those black exploitation movies where you would see the boom mic come down and then maybe come back up, and the fake fight, and you would actually see that he actually missed. All right,
yeah.
That kick didn't hit nobody, okay, but this stunt man is just falling all over the place. All right, how important is that realism to you? Okay, as far as that stuff goes.
Well, I had a conversation earlier, a couple of days ago. We're so desensitized that we have to look real at this particular point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because back then we were so happy to be on the screen. It didn't matter what we saw us on the screen, but now we're so desensitized. We see fight videos on Facebook or Instagram. So when somebody get hit or punch, it looked like a real hit or punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even moving like Fast and Furious, you're like, okay, yeah, we know cars can't go on in space like that, but it looks so real that we believe that it can. We believe that we throw physics out the window. We throw physics out the window completely. There's no way a car gonna drive through two buildings and still have that trajectory of going like this. As soon as you go that first window, gravity is gonna take you down. I don't care how fast you're going, it's gonna go down.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying?
So, Bobby, have you had a chance to use any CNG yet?
CGI, no. Because CGI is expensive, and if you don't know what you're doing, it's really gonna look cheap.
No.
Yeah.
With a People's Network movie.
Well, I mean, if you might see some gun fly, some muzzle flash, stuff like that. That's CGI. You might see blood spatter, but that's about as far as my technology would go with that. Because if I think I go too much overboard, it's gonna look real. I mean, fake. So,
Bobby, I've seen some Tubi movies with the gun splatter, and the gun splatter over here when the person holding themselves right here. I'm like, I got to do it better with that one, man. Okay, hey, let's do another behind the scenes real quick.
Okay.
Yours was dark on the side?
No, I'm just trying to, because she got the light right over her head.
This was behind the scenes.
Okay, hold on. I'm not done. I got some more. Get that, man. That was too short. That was too short. Yeah, we working low budget over here, man. So
no. I mean, but like I said, it's all about the story itself. So we're still trying to create those stories. We're building. Right now we're grateful for a platform like Tubi, so we can get money and do bigger and better projects and do better things. So that way, when a celebrity, if I do want to reach out to an A-list celebrity, money won't be an issue. It's all about if they're interested in the story itself at that particular point.
It'll be ready to go. Most definitely. Here we go with another one here. Nope, I did that wrong. Please slap Greg Gray. Slap the host, y'all. Slap the host. Yeah, let me do this because I got 3 or 4 of them loaded here, but they're all in the way of each other. Again, we're talking with Bobby Peoples. His wife Renee was in there. It's time for them to go eat, so we only got 4 more minutes. Bobby, give it to us. But these guys have done tremendous work, man. I think Tubi and other platforms like that have given these guys an opportunity to be so creative and to be who they are, who they want to be, and what the result of all of that has given us these great movies that they've gotten. How many movies have you done this year so far?
This year, we're on the 3rd one this year right now. We're filming the 3rd one right now.
Is that on pace for you?
Yeah, because we did 6 last year. So, yeah.
About half over, yeah.
Yeah, so if we fit, because we wrapped this one on Monday. So we'll be done with the movie on Monday.
It started last week, bruh.
Well, it was only an 8-day shoot. It was only an 8-day shoot.
So you started last Monday.
We started actually last Friday.
Last Friday, yeah. And then how'd you start last Friday when you guys was at the premiere?
The premiere was on Thursday.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, we started the day after.
Shut up, Gina. All right.
She muted anyway.
Started on Thursday. You're finishing tomorrow. When is the movie going?
Monday.
Okay, Monday. When is the movie going to be out?
Oh, it probably won't come out because the distributor we're working with, they kind of take their time releasing stuff, so it won't come out till next year. To be honest with you, that's the downfall.
Look, we could do a premiere for you right here on Dope Living TV.
Yeah. So
Saturday matinee. Check out Bobby and Renee Peoples right here on DopelivenTV.
Yeah. So, but it'll be out. Matter of fact, the movie we just did, that we did that in March. That'll be out in January. So it'll be out we'll be done in June. So it'll probably be out in say April of next year.
Wow.
Okay. Hey man, you gotta put some stuff. You gotta put something out beforehand. But before we go, Bobby, real quick, Deadly Bonds is out right now, guys. Here's the trailer for it.
I need you to help me make my husband disappear.
You think her rotting away in prison is a good enough punishment?
You'd be surprised, man. People do a lot of crazy shit. They push hard enough.
Easily clear 50, 60 G's.
Oh, of course. Money's not a problem.
I just could not believe that she put together this whole elaborate scheme to kill her husband, and that shit blew up in her face.
So go and arrest her. Unfortunately, your wife made that her mission to get you out of the way.
All the while filming it like a reality TV show.
I don't know what's been up with you lately, but you've been off your game.
Why you want to kill your husband?
I met the man of my dreams, and I want to spend the rest of my life with him.
You know we haven't had sex in 3 months. What? We're gonna have a cute.
I mean, he is worth more dead than alive.
She's jumping in the head. I know, man. I feel like I'm a fucking failure at marriage, man.
what if one of us dies? Like, what would happen?
Ha! Ha! Y'all gotta go watch this movie. It's on Tubi. Gotta go watch it, all right?
Please go watch Deli Bond. We really appreciate you guys watching that particular movie because, truth be told, we didn't know it was coming out this soon. Like we did that movie back in February, and we submitted to the distributor. And while we was at the film festival and the Las Vegas Film Festival that weekend, we got an email saying, "Hey, the movie coming out this weekend." I'm like, "Well, today Friday." That Friday. So we're like, wow. So that was the fastest we ever did a movie that came out as quick as it did.
Man, we want the movies to come out quick as they do because you guys are doing such great work, man. Bobby, go eat, man. We got to get out of here. We thank you for coming through. We got one more day with you, man. We got next week.
One more Thursday.
Thursday I'm going to be in Detroit. So I don't know what the time difference is going to be with that. It's going to be 3 hours. I don't know where they at.
Yeah, they'll be an hour ahead of us.
But an hour ahead of y'all?
Yeah, they're on each time.
Okay, and I got to look and see what, because we're on a panel. No, we're on a panel on Friday.
But Bobby, here's the thing with you guys. We feel like we've been knowing you forever. Okay, so you're on, you're not on. We still can talk about you, celebrate you, man. We already know you. We already know.
I appreciate it. Well, I'm gonna try to make it on. Like I said, I'm gonna try. I'll let you know once you land in Detroit and how that works out. I definitely want to try to do something there because this is my first time going to Detroit. She's from Detroit, so
okay. We
got
to talk.
Woo, yeah. Yeah.
We got to talk. Okay, Southfield, Michigan. Let's go.
Yeah. So,
sir, but hey, man, we appreciate you, man. You guys have a great dinner, all right? Everybody, we're celebrating. Okay, we seriously celebrate because we've had this family on for a month. Okay, we celebrated their movies, and we're gonna continue to do it next week as well. All right, as Bob Peoples, we appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Right. So it's Living TV Live. We'll see you guys on Monday. All right, have a great weekend. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.